Wrexham AFC, a club once struggling to stay afloat, now turning heads around the world. But what if I told you its revival wasn't sparked by a football legend, but by two Hollywood actors? This isn't your typical sports story. It's about passion, friendship, and the wild dream of turning an underdog into a global sensation. But there's more to this journey than just star power and money. Stay tuned to find out how two unlikely owners are rewriting the rules of football, and why Wrexham might be the most talked about club you've never heard of. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss out. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, two Hollywood stars who hadn't even met in person, decided to join forces and buy a football club. That's right. Before purchasing Wrexham, the two actors only knew each other online. It all started when Rob, best known for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, had a dream to buy a football club. He thought, why not make a documentary and bring attention to the team? But he needed someone else with deep pockets. Enter Ryan Reynolds. Now, what's funny is Rob didn't even know Ryan that well. In fact, they first connected through DMs on social media. Rob reached out, pitching his wild idea about owning a football club, and Ryan, being Ryan, jumped on board. And the craziest part? They didn't meet in person until after they had already bought the club in 2021. Talk about modern friendships, huh? But why would two actors who didn't know much about football buy a club in a foreign country? Well, for them, it was all about Wrexham's potential. Wrexham is one of the oldest football clubs in the world, but it had been struggling for years. The town of Wrexham, which relies heavily on its football team, needed a break, and Ryan and Rob saw an opportunity to do something special. They chose Wrexham not just because it was affordable, but because of its passionate fan base and rich history. What made this partnership even more unlikely was the stark difference between the two. Ryan is this massive A-list movie star with blockbuster hits like Deadpool, while Rob was known for his more niche comedic work. Yet somehow this odd pairing worked like magic. Together, they've used their fame to bring attention to Wrexham in ways no one could have imagined. Their involvement turned heads across the world. I mean, how often do you see two Hollywood stars owning a fifth-tier football club? And they didn't just sit back and watch from afar. Rob and Ryan dove in headfirst. They learned about the game, interacted with the fans, and brought their comedic touch to everything. Like when Ryan released a funny song just to teach people how to pronounce Rob's last name, McElhenney. Their partnership, though unconventional, has breathed new life into Wrexham. So why Wrexham? Out of all the football clubs in the world, why did two Hollywood actors choose a small, struggling team in the fifth tier of English football? Well, it wasn't just about buying any team. For Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, it was about finding a club with deep roots, a rich history, and most importantly, a loyal fan base. Wrexham AFC is one of the oldest football clubs in the world, founded in 1864. But despite its storied past, the club had fallen on hard times. By the time Ryan and Rob came along, Wrexham was stuck in the National League, the fifth division of English football, and had been there for over a decade. Financial struggles had piled up, and the team was barely surviving. But what Wrexham lacked in money, it made up for with passionate supporters. The fans had stuck with the club through thick and thin, and that loyalty caught Rob and Ryan's attention. They weren't just buying a football club. They were investing in a community that lived and breathed Wrexham AFC. For Rob, this wasn't just a business move. It was about creating hope for a town that needed it. The football club is a massive part of Wrexham's identity, and the duo saw potential in bringing that pride back. They believed that with the right investment and some Hollywood sparkle, they could turn things around for the club and the community. And let's not forget the club's location. Wrexham is in North Wales, a place that doesn't often get the spotlight. By purchasing the club, Ryan and Rob wanted to put Wrexham and its community on the map. What do you guys think? Was Wrexham the perfect choice for Rob and Ryan? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney didn't just buy a football club. They brought Hollywood with them. Their creative flair and comedic backgrounds turned Wrexham into a global sensation. First, let's talk about the promotional stunts. Ryan and Rob know how to capture attention. take the hilarious aviation gin ad Ryan did, where he joked that buying Wrexham was cheaper than buying a gin company. Or Rob's playful videos on social media where he teases Ryan and pokes fun at himself. These stunts went viral and got people talking about Wrexham, even if they had no idea where it was. And then there's Welcome to Wrexham. This documentary series blended football with storytelling, turning the ups and downs of Wrexham AFC into a real-life drama. The show became a huge hit, racking up millions of viewers on platforms like Hulu and Disney+. It wasn't just for football fans, it was for anyone who loves a good underdog story. Through their Holywood influence, Rob and Ryan managed to turn a small-town club into a global brand. They brought in new sponsorship deals, boosted ticket sales, and got the whole world rooting for Wrexham. Their mix of humor, creativity, and star power has made Wrexham more than just a football team. It's now a Hollywood-backed phenomenon. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney didn't just invest in Wrexham AFC, they fell in love with it. What started as a fun project with some philanthropic intent quickly turned into a passion-driven mission. These two actors who originally knew nothing about football found themselves caught up in the emotion and excitement of the game. One of the most unforgettable moments came in 2022 during the FA Trophy semi-final. Wrexham had a thrilling 2-0 win over Stockport County, and Ryan Reynolds was captured on camera wiping away tears. That wasn't acting, that was pure emotion. You could see just how much this club meant to him. For someone who initially got into this for fun, Ryan had become deeply connected to the sport, the team, and the community. Rob, on the other hand, became obsessed with learning everything he could about football. He joked that he never thought he'd cared this much about a team he barely knew before. But the more he understood the sport, the more invested he became in Wrexham's success. Their journey from Hollywood stars to full-fledged football fanatics shows how much passion can drive success. Under their ownership, Wrexham has seen incredible growth. They've secured new sponsorships, brought in international fans, and even had sellout crowds for games that once struggled to fill the stands. Their commitment to Wrexham has been infectious, and it's clear that this is more than just a business venture for them. It's personal. If you want to follow more of Wrexham's journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to check out our other amazing videos on the channel. We've got plenty more stories like this one waiting for you.